Hi, my name is Grace, and I grew up deaf and hard of hearing. My parents chose to put me into homeschool up until 6th grade, and then I went to a private school up until 10th grade, and then from 10th until 12th grade, I went to a public school. I am incredibly thankful that my parents did not just put me into a deaf and hard of hearing school. The cons of that would be feeling excluded from the rest of society, not being able to develop my language normally, and I wouldn't have been able to meet other people and learn how to share my story of how I overcame my hearing loss with hearing aids and with a cochlear implant. I am really thankful for that. Also, when my parents did send me to a public school that was not just focused on deaf, hard of hearing students, I was able to learn how to socially interact with other students. I was able to be treated like a normal human being where I didn't feel like my hearing loss set me apart. I was able to join in conversations, and at a public school, I was given opportunities to grow. So I was given many accommodations, from front row seating to notes to a mini microphone being used with my teachers to cart captioners in college, and I've been able to speak and use my language normally, just as if I was a normal student without hearing loss. I think if my parents had made me stay in a deaf school, I think I wouldn't have learned language normally. I think that I would feel more anxious about being out in the normal world with just other people. I wouldn't know how to interact. I think that my opportunities in life would not have been as rich because I couldn't hear. Hearing is a gift, and to be around other peers who can speak normally and who can hear normally just rounds out your whole experience as a human being. And so I would say that the myth of deaf students should only go to deaf schools is wrong. That is not how I would have wanted to live my life, and so I would say deaf students should go to public schools and mainstream schools and should be allowed to be included in everyday life. I'm a normal student. I succeed in school. I am doing a great job, and I love using language and supporting hearing in deaf and hard of hearing situations. It's still hard, but it's worth it, and I was socially accepted for who I am, and that's why I support deaf students going to public schools. Thank you.